Noelle, 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 Noelle. Born is the daughter of Kris Kringle. Noelle, directed by Mark Lawrence, and is the 2019 Christmas movie that went straight to Disney Plus, although didn't make its way onto the UK version of Disney Plus until November 2020. Noelle tells the story of Noelle Kringle, played by Anna Kendrick, and she is the daughter of the legendary Kris Kringle, who we all know as Santa Claus, and after her father's passing, her brother Nick Kringle is next in line to become Santa Claus. Though when she suggests to him one just before Christmas to take a vacation, he takes what she means literally, and does just that. So, and then everybody in the North Pole gets upset with Noelle for being responsible for the near cancellation of Christmas. So she and her a lifelong friend Elf Polly must travel to the human world to get Nick back in time to save Christmas, but discovers that maybe Nick isn't the only one who can be Santa or save the day. Sure, and Noelle's narrative may share the familiar beats of this Christmas masterpiece, and it's not quite comedy gold like Elf. It doesn't quite have iconic comedic scenes like Call Me Elf One More Time or Buddy the Elf, what's your favourite colour? Even if the comedy isn't as memorable in this movie, that's not a negative, because this is a movie that's not trying to be funny, it's trying to be charming, and that's and it's one hell of a charming movie. Noelle is such a noble Christmas movie, and I think it will slowly but surely be viewed in the public eye as a Christmas classic. I mean, I've heard some say that this movie is underwhelming and doesn't hold up on rewatch, but I don't get why some are so mean to Noelle. What's so bad about a Christmas movie that has you consistently smiling and jolly throughout its duration? It's as if I was so full of cheer watching this movie that I felt like I was literally born in Christmas Town in the North Pole, and I felt like all my troubles were miles away, as they say in the song "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas," and that's what Noelle is, a merry movie, and that's exactly what we need at Christmas, especially this Christmas that will feel a little different than most, but right off the bat, the biggest pro I can give this movie is Anna Kendrick herself as Santa's daughter, Noelle Kringle. She is, two words, absolutely amazing. Sure, I don't like the Trolls movies that much, but she is always the highlight of the Trolls franchise as Poppy, and this movie is worlds between the Trolls duology, and I mean, she worked her cheeks off to smile consistently throughout this movie, and Noelle, she goes on a real fish out of water journey where she's just discovering what the human world is really like as she searches for her brother, and she spends the entire movie thinking that she is never meant to be Santa Claus. That's her brother's job, but when Nick shows no interest in taking up the role, I mean, she has to make the decision to step into his shoes, and that is a beautiful message that this movie portrays. It doesn't matter what you are. I mean it's or who you are. You can spread Christmas cheer to all, and never doubt yourself. And I mean, I mean this movie is saying that a man doesn't have to be Santa. She literally becomes the first ever female Santa Claus. With, I mean, and uh, and she does an equally good job as all of her predecessors when she has to take the sleigh and deliver the presents to everybody in the third act. And even though one boy who spots her come down the chimney, he's like, "You're not Santa. Santa's a man." This deaf little girl with her mother, just who are looking for a home. I mean, you can tell she's kind of based off the deaf girl in the 1994 Miracle on 34th Street. That was one of the sweetest scenes in that movie. But this little girl is also a sweet little angel, and what's even sweeter is that she doesn't want any Christmas gift for herself. She wants something for her mother. I mean, and and Noelle also helps this boy connect better with his father, who is divorced from his mother. One of my criticisms that would have to go on the naughty list for Noelle is that it does have the predictable fallout between Noelle and the father towards the third act, but luckily it gets resolved fast, and they don't dwell on it. Yeah, but the father character is really the guy who looks after Noelle in the human world, and he's like, why are you wearing winter clothing during in a Miami Beach looking location? And I mean, the scene where she just goes inside a freezer at a supermarket. So that scene brought me non-stop laughter, and the little white reindeer who followed her around, and he is determined to make the sleigh team. I mean, he's such a innocent little guy, and he uh, and he did bring even more innocence to the movie, and and uh, and he also represents the message that anybody can uh, uh, play their part to save Christmas, and he does end up making the sleigh team when Noelle has to enter it, and Elfa Polly, I mean Noelle's a lifelong friend and mistress. So yeah, I mean, she's more of a mother figure to Noelle than her own mother, because her own mother, Mrs. Kringle, is the busiest woman on the planet, being the wife of Santa Claus, and she sadly rarely has time for her own kids. So yeah, Elf Polly and Noelle's scenes were sweeter than sugar canes, and they certainly got the tears going for me. And her brother Noelle, Nick Kringle, played by Bill Hader. I mean he's I mean I appreciate that this movie made him a character that isn't so eager to follow in his ancestors' footsteps. I mean he has no interest in being Santa, nor does he know anything about it. So, in fact, he would rather be in the human world and take yoga classes. And Bill Hader was lucky to get to star in two great movies in 2019 that did wonders for his career. This and It Chapter 2, even though he gave a slightly stronger performance in It Chapter 2. And the CGI and sets in the Christmas town scenes make Noelle look like one of the most dazzling Christmas movies ever made. It's a shame the Christmas town scenes are all too brief. I mean, we spend far more time in the human world, but that's not a too big a flaw as the human world. I mean, still looks it still looks cozy and warm. I mean, it's the complete opposite of the North Pole with its summer atmosphere. I mean, and there are some sequences of singing in the movie, but it never sounds corny. It sounds wonderful. You all know how extraordinary a singer Anna Kendrick is, and though Noelle is not a perfect Christmas movie. What prevents it from being perfect is the pointless subplot with Noelle's cousin, wanting to digitalize Christmas while she's gone. I mean that subplot. So it ended up not leading anywhere, and I mean if you're going to do that, why not make her cousin the antagonist of the movie or something, Uh, but uh, but no, after only one or two scenes of showing it, the movie just uh, pushes it aside and forgets about it entirely. So it doesn't matter in the end. But overall, I say Noel is such a neat and underappreciated, magical Christmas classic that we should all tune into on Disney Plus in the build up to Christmas.
I give Noelle 4 stars out of 5. Great movie.
And it won't be long now until Kris Kringle comes to town on a Thursday night with all of the goodies that he has for you guys. Well, I love you guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And what are your thoughts on Noelle? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow on Twitter and on Instagram. And I'll see you all next time. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.